So guys, happy 4th. Happy Independence Day, 4th of July. And as we celebrate, there is going to be, undoubtedly, without any non-confidence and doubt, that there'll be lots of barbecues and fireworks and a lot of flag waving, right? A lot of American flag waving. So I thought it was pretty good, appropriate, and timely to talk about the UFP, the United Federation of Planets flag. And it's something fans of Star Trek, I don't care what show you watch, you see it. You see it a lot. You see it all the time. And the first time we saw it, and I'd forgotten this, I was looking it up this morning, great little episode called "And the Children Shall Lead" from the original series. Now, I know it's very controversial. It's certainly not one of my favorites as well, but I actually rewatched it after I, found out the information. It's a very creepy episode. It gets a little too broad in comic book, but bottom line is this is where we first see the UFP flag, the symbol, or certainly like a pennant, I'd say. It's not so much as a full-blown flag. And the symbol will change, of course. It will definitely evolve, and the next time we see it is in a little movie, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. And sadly, it's draped over Spock's coffin. That's, of course, his memorial service, and the UFP, the United Federation of Planets flag, is draped over Spock's coffin. So that's the next time we see it. And then Next Generation would come about, and we would see an evolved symbol on the Enterprise, Captain Picard's Enterprise. And most notably, we'd see it in the communications. So the LCARS, the Library Computer and Retrieval System. So anytime, say, Data, Worf, Riker, Picard, whomever called up some information, boom, there you had it, right? You had the UFP symbol flag. So, and it's interesting because people say, well, Star Trek is so in the future. It's supposed to be 300-400 years in the future. The new show, I think it's going 900 years in the future. It's close to 1,000. That's a Starfleet Academy. I think it's going to be almost 1,000 years in the future, but they keep upping the time frame. But I think a lot of people are like, well, in that time, centuries in the future, why would we use a flag or a symbol? Well, I think in any time you'd need a symbol for something, right? A flag, some kind of signification, some significance, and some brand loyalty, brand name. And of course, we can't forget, a franchise like Star Trek is also about the merchandise. And so I remember when I'd buy a lot of the Playmates, prop replicas and the figures and toys. And there on each box was the UFP flag. You'd have it in the little inserts, maybe a little, on the collectibles in some way. So, and it would be on the calendars and what have you. So the UFP flag, United Federation of Planets, during this Independence Day, happy 4th of July again. And just remember that Star Trek has its own flag, its own UFP independence universe, I guess, or galaxy, certainly. And there's only a certain amount of planets, right, that are combined. I guess it was Earth, Vulcan, Andor for the Andorians, and Tellar for the Tellarites. Sadly, we never saw much of the Tellarites. I know we saw a lot more of the Andorians in Enterprise later on. So there you go. Happy 4th again. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're subscribing. See you soon.